Hi guys, it's Chloe. In today's video I'm going to go straight into testing the Revolution Pore Blur Primer. So in order to test this primer I'm going to apply it to half of my face and leave the other half blank. I've already applied moisturiser and the 2% hyaluronic acid solution stuff, so I'm just going to be going straight in with this. Just as a little bit of information before I apply it, it costs £6 and on their website it says it reduces and minimises the appearance of pores and gives a poreless and smoother looking base. It says it's a peach coloured primer and it will blur the appearance of pores and set makeup in place all day. So as I said, I'm going to apply it to half of my face and leave the other half with nothing. Apply all my makeup and then I'm going to check in throughout the day to see if the primer side really does perform better than the non-primer side. So I've zoomed you in so you can see my lovely looking skin. Yeah, so it's basically on my cheeks here, around my nose, and on my nose I have the worst pores, so I'm going to focus it there, but also a bit on my chin and my forehead. Okay, it's quite thick looking. That's what it looks like. Kind of looks like a foundation. I don't really know how much to use. I'm going to do this side of my face with the primer. Ooh, okay. I'm just smoothing that in to the areas which have the worst pores. It's quite oily feeling for something that's meant to like stop oil. This is what it looks like now. I have to say, these pores do look a bit more noticeable than on this side, so it's a good sign so far. I feel it on my face, like it does feel kind of oily. I'm not sure if I'm meant to like wait and let it set or just go straight in. On the website it didn't really have many instructions, it just sort of said apply to the face after moisturiser. So I am going to apply all my base makeup on camera, so that's foundation, concealer and powder, just to see how the actual base looks once I've finished applying it. I'll do the rest of my makeup off of camera and then come back during the day to let you know how it's going. Foundation, I'm going to go in with one I normally use to keep it sort of like a fair test, so I'm using the Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. I'm in the shade F1. That was a lot of foundation, oh my god. That is my foundation all applied. It looks nice. So I'm going in with the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer and I'm in the shade C1. The time is 11:19, so I'll time it from then as to how long I've had the primer and foundation on for. So that is the concealer all done now as well. And to set that all in place, I'm going to be trying the new Revolution matte base powder. It looks like this. And I bought the shade P1, and this was only £3 and you get quite a lot of product in there. That is my base makeup all done and this is how it looks. This is the side with no primer and this is the side with primer. So as I said earlier, the time that I started was about 11:20, so I'm going to finish my makeup and I will come back when I have done that. Okay, so I'm back. I finished the rest of my makeup. I know it looks a bit crazy, but this is for my colour series, so obviously I'm on blue. If you want to watch that video, it will be up after this, so when it's up I will link it. So the time is 12:37:38. So that means I started about an hour and 20 minutes ago. So far I'm not looking oily or anything. I mean, I would hope not after an hour and 20. I still think the pores here are way more visible than the pores here. And this is the primer side. But I definitely think the difference is most noticeable around this area where the pores are largest. So I will check back again at some point later. Hi guys, so the time is now 4 o'clock. So this has been on my face for 3 hours and 40 minutes. No, this has been on my face for 4 hours and 40 minutes, so almost 5 hours, and this is what it's looking like. I actually don't look that oily. I still think that my face looks a bit smoother on this side, but you can see the pores more now than you could earlier. At the moment I can't see that much of a difference, so I will do another video a bit later on. Okay, so this will be my last check-in of the day. I know this lighting is terrible, but we'll work with it. The time is now 10 to 8, so I put the primer on. I put it on 8.5 hours ago, so that's why I look rough. So this is what I'm looking like. As you can see, I definitely look oily now. So this was the side that didn't have the primer. You can see the pores there. Like you can see the foundation is breaking up and everything. And then this is the side that had the primer. You can definitely see the pores more here now than you could earlier. I would say that overall, I don't think the primer helped the makeup last any longer. I'd say I look equally as oily on both sides. However, this side definitely did have a reduced appearance of pores, which I guess is what the primer claims to do. So I'd say it was quite successful and the primer does work, but I need to test it out a few more times to see how I really feel about it. But yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, it'd be great if you could leave a thumbs up down below and hit subscribe. Let me know if you've tried out this primer and what you think about it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!